The Victory Dance, opening up another chapter in the political career of Governor Ibikunle Amosun of Ogun State. A sweet victory after a hard-won political battle, which also conferred on him the mandate to run the affairs of the Gateway State for another 4 years. It is not often that one gets into such mood, but for Governor Ibikunle Amosun, it is not just about winning an election. It is about celebrating the trust and confidence reposed in him by the people of Ogun State with their votes at the 2015 governorship elections. This may as well be called the dance of joy by this accountant turned politician to share with the people the happiness of being at the center stage to make the difference in the lives of the people of the Gateway State. Senator Ibikunle Amosun, or SIA as he is popularly known in Ogun State, is no stranger to politics in the state. He is very visible and has fought many political battles with remarkable outcomes. His successes are the direct result of his doggedness and persevering disposition. In other words, the political accomplishments of Senator Ibikunle Amosun are not accidental. He worked hard every inch of the way to political relevance in Ogun State and Nigeria at large. So, who is the man, Senator Ibikunle Amosun? Ibikunle Amosun was born in 1958 to the family of Alhaji Abdulasisi Sanusi Amosun and Alhaja Rafatu Mujisola Alake Amosun, both from Egba and Abeokuta in Ogun State. Both parents are now of blessed memory. He started his education at the African Church Primary School, Abeokuta, after which he proceeded to African Church Grammar School for his secondary education. The young Amosun began his higher education at the Ogun State Polytechnic, Ujiri Abeokuta, now Moshood Abiola Polytechnic, where he studied accountancy. After his tertiary education, he worked with a private accounting firm for several years and subsequently qualified as a chartered accountant. SIA didn't stop there. He went further to obtain a master's degree in international finance at the University of Westminster, Great Britain. Worthy of note are some of his other accomplishments. These include Fellow, Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nigeria, ICAN. Ibikunle Amosun is also owner of a very successful accounting firm. In the year 1991, he got married to his heartthrob Olufunsho Ni Odesoya. They are blessed with 5 children. For Ibikunle Amosun, the call to politics is a call to serve the people. He answered that call in 2003 when he was elected by the people of Ogun Central Senatorial District to represent them at the Senate of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. As a senator, he served as the chairman, Senate Committee on Commerce. He was also a member of the Senate Committee on Appropriation, Foreign Affairs, Privatization, as well as National Security and Intelligence.
Sometime in August, we did send invitation out at distance of the Senate to call our PTOs and the regulatory bodies and all other agencies that are concerned with telecommunication in Nigeria. Of course, with the primary motive of looking into the quality of the service and the tariff that is attendant with the service being rendered.
He's credited with the sponsorship of the Local Content Solid Minerals Development Bill 2005, the Fire Service Commission Bill 2005, and the Income Tax Relief Bill for Sports Development.
Mr. President, distinguished colleagues, this bill seeks to provide for tax relief to corporate bodies, organizations, or individuals that engage in the promotion of any sporting activities or granting of scholarship, and to encourage the growth and development of sports in Nigeria. The bill for an act to amend the Consumer Protection Act number 66 of 1992 was referred to the Senate Committee on Commerce after the second reading for further scrutiny and recommendations.
As senator, SIA worked with belief that the provision of amenities and social development cannot be left to government alone. Apart from his various empowerment programs, Senator Amosun institutionalized Senator Ibikunle Amosun's Scholarship Foundation, under which thousands of Ogun State students in various institutions of higher learning have been benefiting. Owing to a track record of being a hard worker, compassionate personality, and a dynamic leader, the people of Ogun State threw their support behind him when he declared his intention to run for the position of the governor of Ogun State in 2007 on the platform of the defunct All Nigeria People's Party, ANPP.
You are here to witness my solemn declaration to contest for the governorship seat of Ogun State under the platform of our great party, All Nigerian People's Party.
The campaign was marred with lots of intimidations and harassment from the then ruling party.
Let them come and arrest me.
The man, Ibikunle Amosun, remained unshaken and the people's support was solid. It was a keenly contested election that terminated with a long-drawn legal battle which was not to his favor. Not deterred and fully convinced that he has a lot to offer the people of Ogun State, and without any hesitation, he recontested under the Action Congress of Nigeria, ACN, in 2011. The contest that year was truly a battle to remember. Wresting power from the ruling party for a second time was a tough one, but Amosun proved that he was up to the task. His campaign strategy saw him on a long walk across the state, interacting with the people on the street, in their business places, wherever they gathered. Amosun was there with his manifesto and promises. Traditional institutions were not left out. Places of worship also listened to the gospel that Amosun brought to them. Social places were also visited by SIA to interact with the people. Every venue was packed full as the people trooped to see and hear from a man who promised to change the story of Ogun State to a new and worthy state in Nigeria.
18, 19, 20. Oyelaja Amosun of ACN, having satisfied the requirements of the law and scored the highest number of votes, is hereby declared by me as the winner of the governorship election and is hereby returned elected.
He won the election. Thus, on May 29, 2011, Senator Ibikunle Oyelaja Oluwatoyin Amosun was sworn in as the #1 citizen of Ogun State.
That I will not allow my personal interest
After putting together a formidable team as his executive members, his administration immediately embarked on a mission to rebuild Ogun State. The mission rested on the 5 cardinal programs. These are affordable qualitative education, efficient healthcare delivery, agricultural production and industrialization, affordable housing and urban renewal, and rural and infrastructural development, employment generation. Under this agenda, every sector of the economy felt the impact of the Ibikunle Amosun administration. As analysts put it, Ogun State had never witnessed a government that has made so much impact in recent times.
We've had governors in this state. Most of them have done their best possible. But the man Ibikunle Amosun, he came from the blues, so to say. To the surprise of everybody, what you think is almost practically impossible has made those things possible. When you look at the generality of performances comparatively to what others have delivered in this state, you want to give it to him. You can see it, you can feel the vibes.
He made a bold step, to rewrite the history of the state economically. It started on a sure footing of infrastructural renewal, changing the face of doing business in Ogun, attracting serious investors, driving serious internally generated revenue, and bringing people, quality people around him, to achieve his dream. I think so far it's been good.
The business environment was thrown open as Ogun State is slowly but surely becoming a destination for investors. The growth in the business and investment sector is one that can be measured by those who do business in the state or have been attracted by the business-friendly environment.
In Shagamu, in Arepo, and in all of those areas where you are going to expand to. So, congratulations, sir.
We are doing this to the glory of the Almighty Father.
For the first time, we trusted a governor that he has made promises, he has fulfilled some of his promises, not all. We know the constraints, that it may not be possible for him to fulfill all because of money, but then he has done a lot.
The rate at which in the industrial revolution is coming up in Ogun State now is amazing. And we have local investors coming up, we have foreign investors coming up, and it is due to the fact that the governor himself has given a conducive atmosphere for the industrial revolution to thrive in Ogun State.
According to some, his most visible achievements are in the area of infrastructural development never before witnessed in the history of Ogun State. He rehabilitated old roads and constructed new ones. Flyover bridges dotted the landscape of the state. At one point, Ogun State was transformed into a massive construction site. The results today are very manifest for everyone to see.
I see him driving to inspect those projects because he doesn't just give projects and not, he supervises them day and night. When you look inside that car, he drives himself. You see a man who is at peace with himself. You know the man who is what you call no shaking. you now know the man knows what he's doing. He's in control of the situation. Oh, that blows my mind. We knew of some other governors, even if they are going to visit their friends, they would destroy our cars.
Whether you like it or not, when there are rapid developments like this in terms of infrastructure, and the positive consequence you have as regards this is what we call investments, and people definitely come and want to definitely do business in that state. If it's conducive, if you have good access roads, it means that people want to bring their industries here, because when they carry their goods to sell out there, they have good roads where the vehicles will have to pass through.
In her complementary role, the wife of the governor, Mrs. Olufunsho Amosun, did not lag behind. In the last 4 years, through her pet project, the Uplift Development Foundation, Mrs. Amosun has put together several programs for the benefit of the populace. They include uplifting the women, uplifting the traders, uplifting the aged, uplifting the widows, uplifting the SS3 students, as well as uplifting the unemployed graduates, among several others. All these have contributed positively to the development and advancement of the Gateway State. The people for whom the mission to rebuild the state are meant for know better, and therefore in a right position to score the performance of the administration in its first 4 years.
In the past 4 years, at least we've seen monumental developments in the state, and I think most of those things we are seeing, they are undeniable. And I think we are on the path to greatness.
Governor Amosun, we have had a lot for the past